All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to go over all of the Part 1 campaign information that we currently have available to us right now. The 11th anniversary Part 1 is in full swing. The banners are live, the content is live, and boy, oh boy, is there so much to do. So we're going to jump in, we're going to look at all the content information for Part 1 and see what all is available to us. So Two New Horizons Dokkan 11th Anniversary Super Maximum Celebration Part 1 is on. Now, there are a lot of things going on. So once you first logged in at the start of the celebration, you should have received 3 of the Secret Treasure Chest tickets, 5 of the free-to-play login Gokus, and 1 of the Awakened medals for him. This guy is basically the login for the 10th and the 11th anniversary character, right? So we got him for free once we logged in for the 10th anniversary. Now we are able to actually awaken him with this 1 awakening medal that we needed to basically get this new background for him and get him a little bit stronger, give him his EX super attack. Now, I haven't really gotten a chance to use this character yet or use his EX super attack, but this is the, I guess, technically first character, if you want to call it that, with the EX super attack, if you don't count the obvious, the Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Vegeta. But the first free to play, he's a login character. Everybody should have this guy. So this is good. Even if you weren't around for the 10th anniversary, you should have gotten a couple copies of him so that you do still have the character, right? Which is very, very good. It definitely helps you out. 5 is enough for you to have him open all his hidden potential paths and then be able to like do whatever you want from there. So gave you just enough to make it work, but very good. I'm glad that they did this and didn't just say like, well, if you miss 10th anniversary, you're kind of screwed. No, they didn't do that. So they definitely helped everybody out here. Gave him out for free, even if you already had him. Gave you the awakening medal, and he's good to go. So we'll definitely do a video kind of going over him, his kit, and everything with his EX super attack in another video. Scrolling down here, let's see. So we've got Jaka-Jan is playing in the background from, basically the start of the anniversary until the end of Part 1. Now, they don't explicitly say what the end of Part 1 is, but I have my suspicions, and we'll get to those in a little bit. So we have the Dokkan Festival and Legendary Summon Carnival that is live, and this is for our boys Goku and Vegeta. You know, dude, these guys are so good. They're so much fun. It's about time that these guys finally made it into Dokkan. You know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Daima, it's been something that we have speculated as being a dual Dokkan Fest or being a dual celebration characters for a long, long time, pretty much all of 2025. And now they're finally here. Is it too late? That's speculation for another video. But honestly, I'm having so much fun with these guys. I think they're so cool. I don't mind the wait now that we have them, now that we're here. They're so much fun to use. Their banners are pretty good. So looking at the Legendary Summon Carnival, obviously Vegeta is the prize, but then you have the Goku Black, you have Broly, who is still very, very good. The EZA for the LR Carnival Super Saiyan Goku is pretty good, so he is there as well. I do like some of these other characters. I mean, Trunks can be just kind of whatever. The Piccolo, honestly, is a very good banner unit. So I like that they threw him in here as part of his banner because he's very good to pick up if you do get him. Now for Goku, Goku's obviously a very heavy hitter. Majin Buu is an insanely good banner unit. I will say that right now, from the small times that I have actually used him right now from testing these characters out, he is insanely good and has saved my ass a couple times. So very, very good. Obviously, you got the blue boys here. The mini Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta that people used to dog on got new life with these characters. So especially the Vegeta, you know, actually giving guard to this guy is actually crazy. He makes him so much better, and he is a top tier character at this point. Obviously, you got Vegito. Glorio's a good support. Mini Goku can be okay. Broly can still be good. Beast can still be good, which is crazy. And then the Z Boys are going to get their EZA ideally during Part 2 of the celebration, since they did state that there won't be a Part 3. They said that they were splitting this anniversary into 2 parts. So ideally, Part 3 or Part 2, they will get their EZA unless they decide to do some sort of EX thing. Going through here, the rest of this information. So we do have the packs. These are the global ticket packs that you can purchase. There is also additional tickets in the web store if you have not checked that out yet, where you can go there, get better sales for Dragonstones. They do have packs available in the web store for you as well. The Dokkan event for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku is here. It is just the next stage from the Super Saiyan 4 Mini Daima Goku. So they just updated it with another stage. It's not a new event, just a new stage. Login bonuses here, 11th anniversary special missions, as well as the tons of thanks summon ticket missions. Now these are very, very important. I think this is what people are going to care about the most, is these tons of thanks summon tickets. Now there is still some mystery around these for the 11th anniversary. Are these going to be normal summons on like a regular ticket banner like they usually had been in the past? Or are these going to be used for a 44% chance summon like it was during the GDC? We don't know. They have not explicitly said one way or another the way that they work. So unless there's something in the data, unless there's something that I have yet to see, I don't know the answer. So if you guys have seen anything else, or you guys have any sort of information towards that, or heard other people talking about it, let me know, because I would love to know. I'd love to get that information out farther as well. But for right now, it's all speculation on what and how these are used. I hope they do the 44% thing again, because that was insanely good, especially for myself. I was able to pull Gogeta off those twice, so it was pretty good, I'd say. But giving yourself that 44% chance to pull a new character is insane. So hopefully they go with that again, and hopefully that wasn't just a kind of 10th anniversary year special thing, you know, what they were doing. They're doing this Dokkan Awakening support campaign again, which is phenomenal. So basically for this, right, you are able to do all the Dokkan events. You will get extra medals from completing these missions, which are all basically the same thing. Complete it with a full team of every typing, complete without support items, complete stage 3, blah, 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 deal a certain amount of damage, deal more damage, and that's really it. Then you go on to this one, right? This is the Broly stage. Same deal, all typings, no support items, deal 3 million, deal 7.77, so on, for every Dokkan event that is available. This is huge because it can help you get extra medals for these Dokkan events, from these Dokkan events to have for when characters release in the future that inevitably will need some of these medals. So it's a little less grind you have to do in the future to have a bunch of these kind of backed up in your box. All right, we got the 11th anniversary Inevitable Showdown Extra Missions Part 1. So for these, basically, they're just doing a bunch of different stages. So this one is for the Tamagami stage, right? Clear stage 1 within 3 turns, no support items. Stage 2, 3 turns, no support items, so on. Completing the Who Dares Heated Throwdown stage with certain typings. This one is within 7 turns. This one is for the special battle, actually, which is going to be a little bit more tough, probably. Stage 1, complete with 6 diamond. All right, never mind. It's definitely not tough, because I guarantee you pretty much everybody had summoned all these banners. Hopefully you were lucky enough to pull either the Goku or the Vegeta. But yeah, dude, finishing up with 6 diamond characters, especially if you pulled the new characters, should be very, very simple. These missions are still viable to do because you can still fill out a full team of Daima without the new characters, right? Because thanks to the release of the free-to-play Tamagamis, they make this very doable. Will it be very hard? Probably. But the option is there. You can do a full free-to-play team, right? You got the 3 Tamagamis, you got Glorio and Pansy, you've got these guys down here, the mini Goku and Vegeta, that are all free-to-play characters. So if you are missing any of these guys, or maybe you have a few of these other Daima characters, you can kind of mix and match, and you can still make a full team in order to get those missions done. So, all right, next thing here is the 11th anniversary gift campaign. So this right here is the thing in the Baba shop. So actually, let's pull that out, because I don't think I have that pulled up yet. This one. So this is for the raffle tickets. So the raffle tickets, what you're going to do, you get these from summoning, you get these from doing certain missions. You could take them into the Baba shop. and you can trade them in for any of these raffle tickets. Now, each one of these raffle tickets is going to put you in the raffle for different things, whether it be for Dragon Stones, whether it be for Elder Kais, whether it be for Link Skill Orbs or Hidden Potential Orbs. I don't know, these actually say what they are on them. Yeah, probably if I go deep in there. Let's actually pull this up over here. So this was actually it right here. They did mention this in the live broadcast. So there will be a reward for 111 Dragon Stones. There will be a reward for some Elder Kais, for some Link Skill Balls, and for some Hidden Potential Orbs, just depending on which one of those tickets that you do actually pick, right? And each one should be labeled for which one does which once you actually go into the game and actually go in to trade them for which ticket you want to be entered into. Now, honestly, I know everybody's going to try to go for Dragon Stones just because obviously Dragon Stones are good to have. I would dump some in there for sure. You know, if you have a bunch of extras, if you like link leveling, or, you know, you like to build those links without the strain of link leveling or the, you know, repetitiveness of link leveling, you can go in for some of those link skill orbs. If you're hurting for Elder Kais or Hidden Potential, kind of like, I guess if you're a newer player, those would probably be good to go then. But I would definitely go like Dragon Stones, and then between the Link Skill and the Elder Kais before going for Hidden Potential, because Hidden Potential Orbs you can do every week in the event and get those that way. Then we go into here. So this is the special battle, dude. This is going to be a fun fight, I think. So we got this for the GDC back in July, right, where we had the Goku Black stage and the Boo Boys, and then we had the Omega Shenron and the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and they were very, very tough fights. They're still fights that I use to this day for showcases or, you know, harder events to kind of test some of these newer characters in. So I believe these fights are probably going to end up being harder than those. You know, I haven't done these stages just yet. I plan on jumping in them either tonight or tomorrow and then trying to get them done. But there's a bunch of different missions here, and it's basically just to complete it, right? Some of the Inevitable Showdown extra missions, obviously you complete with Daima characters. However, it's just to get these skill orbs, which you do get for each of the characters, Vegeta and Goku. All you have to do is actually just beat the stages. You don't actually have to do it with a certain team or do it within certain conditions. It's just to beat it. So take your biggest, baddest team, run through there, get their skill orbs, and just be done with that event until, you know, you're ready to take on the Inevitable Showdown missions. Then we got the Who Dares Heated Throwdown. So I haven't really looked too much into this event itself, but it seems like it's a challenge event, a pretty tough event. It says there's 4 phases. You see the next phase, one of 2 possible enemies will randomly appear. Analyze the traits of each enemy and secure victory. So I imagine it's going to be a pretty fun event or tough event. I don't know. But we'll definitely jump into this as well, do a full video coverage of it and everything. You know, looking at the possible enemies here, we've got, you know, obviously all the Daima characters. The one here that does stick out as someone that I have yet to see in anything besides this is Supreme Kai. Now, I don't know whether Supreme Kai is going to show up somewhere as a free-to-play character. I don't know whether maybe he'll be part of Part 2's banners or like what we're doing with this guy here. But obviously we'll see him at some point in the future. He does have a card art. He's going to have a super attack animation. So he's there somewhere. We just don't have him actually available to us yet. But this does mean we will be getting a Supreme Kai mini Daima at some point in the future. Then we go here. This is the Tamagami event. So this is where you can actually recruit the Tamagamis themselves by completing these stages, by completing these missions, right? There will be a drop for the actual character from these stages. Then obviously there are extra missions here to grab extra copies of these guys. I think they're going to be pretty fun. I think they're going to be good. They're obviously going to get their awakenings because these guys are not the same as like these. So at some point, these guys are going to get an awakening. I imagine maybe more stages added to this, or maybe more difficulties added to it in some way that will get their awakening medals to be able to get them fully awakened, and probably pretty darn good, especially to be able to help out with that Daima mission of the special battle. Now, this part right here is just the count. This is secret treasure chest stuff. So honestly, I'm a gambler, so I always go for the higher reward. You know, you can go for this one. It gives you 7 or 15, 25% chance for 15, 75% chance for 7, or you can spend them on the red chest, which is going to give you 15% chance for 30 and 85% chance for 5. I mean, to me, if I get the 85% and I get 5 every time, I'm only losing 2 stones per like grab. So I'm definitely going to go for this one and try to hopefully get that 30 at least once or twice, but we'll see. This one is just the 11th anniversary deals in the Baba shop. So you can exchange your 11th anniversary coins for different items within the Baba shop. Super discounts for Dragonstone. So Dragonstone discounts are here, and bigger discounts in the web store are going on as well. This is the step up Dragonstone set. So you can get the TUR Dragonstone as well as the LR Dragonstone to pick up characters from the Baba shop. We will do a video kind of covering these character selections for these stones, letting you know which ones I think are more worth your time if you do decide to pick these up. Remember, to get these, you do have to spend actual money. So, you know, kind of go at your own pace, at your own risk. Look and see if there's any characters in there you actually do need, and then weigh the option of, is it worth spending money for that character? You know, you will get that character guaranteed, which is a good thing. You know, you don't have to summon for them. You don't have to hope for them. You'll just pick them up, but you do have to pay for it. Dokkan Special Day stuff. By the time this video's come out, Dokkan Day has already happened, so that's already over. This just talks about those same stones. The Dokkan chances. So this was the actual reveal, which was the winning numbers were 6 and 7. So if you chose 6 or 7, you can go into the Baba shop and trade in your numbered ball for some dragon stones. They did revamp the Whis event, so I want to do a whole nother video kind of talking about this one as well. The skill orbs in there are pretty good. Hopefully the drops are a little bit better. You know, you get more of the tickets that you can trade in. I think this is going to be a good thing for it. The only thing I don't like is that the orbs are no longer EX skill orbs. They're just regular skill orbs. So if you decide to put them on and then take them off later, they will be gone forever. But the good thing is, this event you can run as many times as you want, whenever you want. So you can always try to get those back. Diamond Stage is reopened, so you can jump back in here and get some of those free-to-play characters. And then the Elder Kai banner. So Elder Kai banner does go until the 15th at 11:59 p.m. EST. So I would assume that the 16th of February will be part 2. That is when I expect part 2 to begin. That's when I expect part 2 summons to begin. Obviously it could change. It could be a little bit different. This is just my assumption based off the past trends that we've always had, with the Elder Kai banner kind of being indicative of the next summon event. But it doesn't always hold true, especially during some of these bigger celebrations, these, you know, different styled celebrations. So we'll see what they want to do for them with the anniversary. But for now, my guess is that around the 16th is when we will see the next summonable units be available. Now, they did also mention in the live broadcast that we will be getting EZAs for the Carnival Goku, the Carnival Kid Gohan, and then a Super EZA for the LR Trunks. When those are coming, I don't know, because they are not in the news, so they have not been officially announced yet. But I would guess that maybe we get something next week, and then maybe other one the week after. So maybe like Trunks next week, maybe the Carnival's the following week, or vice versa. Just kind of fill in some of those gaps before the 16th, which I expect to be part 2 to begin. When then eventually we'll get the 8th anniversary headliners. We'll get their EZAs. So, yeah, that's really it for all of the information for part 1. A lot of good stuff here. A lot of stuff. So hopefully you guys will stick around. We will be making sure to do videos on everything and then some. You know, whatever else you guys want to see, let me know, and I will make sure to set aside some time to get those done as well. Any sort of special runs, any sort of teams, any sort of certain events, let me know. I'll make sure to get those done for you guys. You know, it's always fun for me to sit down and do this stuff. And now during anniversary, there is so much to do that I am going to be having a blast. So if you guys stick around in this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the part 1 content for the 11th anniversary. Are you guys having a good time right now going through all this content? Did you guys summon? If you did, let me know your summon results down below. Let me know the content stuff that you guys have been crushing. Let me know what you guys have been having trouble with, and let me know what you guys want to see more of during the 11th anniversary. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.